Howdy y'all, I hope you guys are all doing well, I hope you guys are safe, and I hope you guys are healthy. My name is Josh, and I absolutely love men's fashion and clothing, so if you're into that type of content, feel free to subscribe to me here on YouTube as well as follow me on Instagram. So today I wanted to bring you guys a video on one new pair of jeans that I picked up that I think are going to be my staple jean going into, spring, summer, and they're actually a pair of jeans from a couple of friends of mine, which makes it that much better. And today I'm going to be talking about the Atelier Gallery Tusk Denim. Just a quick little background on Atelier Gallery. Atelier Gallery was started by three dudes, Everett, Preston, Nolan. All three dudes are great people. All three dudes have amazing style. So 100% I think you guys should follow them on Instagram. And their brand, Atelier Gallery, their first project, at least to my knowledge, was actually a varsity jacket. That black and grayish varsity jacket looked really cool, but I'm not huge on varsity jackets and I already had one, so I did not cop. So this pair of jeans is going to be my first purchase from Atelier Gallery, and I gotta say I'm actually really impressed. For a small brand to make a pair of jeans, it's a really expensive process and it's really labor intensive, so kudos to them. Honestly, they did a really great job, especially considering that this is their first go, and I only hope that they continue to use this silhouette more and more in more colors in the future, because I love this. This is like the quintessential loose pant. I know I made a couple of videos back about loose jeans being kind of like the new wave, but I definitely think this is kind of like one of the best possible jeans for that exact silhouette that I was talking about. So I actually reached out to my friends to see if there was any little nuances that they would like for me to share, and they said that each pair is hand washed and hand distressed. The denim itself took 5 months to source the fabric because they wanted a very specific wash, which actually gives off a really unique aspect to when this jean gets worn in and distressed, and I'll talk about that a little bit more when I show you the jean itself. The inspiration was primarily Jinko jeans, which is awesome, and then the Tusk, as far as the naming conventions go, Tusk is one of their favorite movies, and mammoths have tusks and mammoths are huge, so I mean, kind of speaking to how gigantic these jeans fit. And now on their website they list specific details saying that this is 14-ounce denim, which is a really good kind of medium weight. On body they actually feel super light, so it's really good for kind of when it gets a little hotter. Button fly, aged hardware, pull tab adjusters at the side of the hips that are able to actually cinch and shrink the waist by 2 inches, hand distressed like they told me, and then a debossed leather patch. All of it culminating into this beautiful pair of pants. So first things first, tag at the back of the waist, and then there's another tag right over here. So we've got the Atelier Gallery logo here, and on the back side we have care instructions, made in China. What I really love, and this is just a small thing that not a lot of brands do, but I really love that they actually have the name of the garment itself, Tusk Denim, right over here. And then size tag underneath that. I got a size 34. I'm about a true to size 33, 34-ish, and these fit absolutely perfect. Aged brass hardware over here as well as on the button fly. Right over to the side of the waist is the waist adjuster, so all you need to do to make the waist a little bit smaller is just pull on this and it cinches up the waist. And then this is the debossed leather patch. Really nice, really cool touch, and it feels really high quality as well. The back pocket pattern, super simple. I usually don't like back pocket patterns, but this one is subtle enough for me to be okay, I'm cool with this one. And one thing I wanted to really point out with the denim itself is that obviously this denim is blue, but on the inside you see that the denim has this kind of brownish hue to it. It's kind of coming off in the camera a little yellow, but as you wear this pair of jeans and as abrasions and blue dye kind of gets rubbed off, instead of showing white, actually let me show you guys a side-by-side difference with another pair of jeans. So this is just a random pair of vintage Levi's, and the threads on the inside of the pant are white, as you can see. What makes up a pair of denim is warp and weft threads. Warp threads go up and down, and typically those are dyed blue. Weft threads go left and right. Those threads are typically not dyed at all, and they are white. So that's why when you see distressing, like on this pair, the threads are white. Now the unique part about this denim is that when this denim starts to break down, instead of showing white weft threads, you're gonna see brown, or kind of the color isn't really coming off well in the camera at all, but it is kind of like a brown or a really light tan brownish color. So the distressings are going to be whiskers of that color. As for the distressing that it comes with right off the bat, you see whiskering over here on the kind of thigh and crotch area. We have just kind of general fading throughout the jean. On the back, you see honeycombing behind the knees. So some really normally traditional types of wear and tear that you see already in your jeans. And they look really good. They're really well placed, which is a lot of times kind of difficult. Sometimes with jeans, if they are pre-distressed, they don't kind of fall on the right area of your body, so it looks kind of unnatural, but these actually look really good on. In regard to the shape of the pair of jeans themselves, they're kind of a balloon fit. And what I mean by balloon fit is that if you look at the shape of the leg, it is going to be super, super wide with a slight taper towards the hem. Looks really, really cool on. Oftentimes when it comes to wide pants, I'm not a huge fan of like a tapered hem, but these pants are so big that it's just not noticeable and then ends up looking like a really, really good pair of wide pants. Super cool. Absolutely love the shape of these. The rise is kind of crazy. So I measured it out. My pair in a size 34 has a 15-inch rise, and that's absolutely gigantic. I can like really pull these up to straight up like above my belly button if I really wanted to. Oftentimes I just wear them on the waist and they stack beautifully because they're a size, they're a length or inseam 32 as well. So there's a great amount of puddling over a shoe, and it has that kind of purposefully sloppy look. And I know sloppy has like negative connotations, but it's like sloppy but in the best way, if that makes sense. Looking at this pair of jeans on body, it has that amazing, really, really wide balloon leg, so it really, really puddles over chunky derbies as well as combat boots super well. You can also obviously wear these with sneakers, and it'll kind of hide most of the sneaker, but you will kind of get that early 2000s like covering the shoe type of vibe, if you know what I'm saying. Retail price for this pair of denim is going to be approximately $250 US, which I think actually is a pretty fair price considering these are a pair of jeans coming from a smaller brand that have distressing, that have a lot of like the brand elements that a lot of other larger companies would also do. If you can afford it, I would say this is an amazing pair of wide leg pants. Shout out to Preston, Everett, Nolan. Those dudes are amazing, and they have really, really made a great product here. Very, very highly suggest keeping an eye out for these dudes and what their project come to in the future, because they have some really cool stuff coming down the pipeline. And what really impresses me is that they're so young and doing this. That's absolutely amazing. So shout out Atelier Gallery. I appreciate this pair of jeans so very much. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you later.